one. But Montana, if you want to get us started, just talk a little bit about maybe some takeaways from last weekend at Arkansas and kind of what was your mindset going into that Sunday game with the series on the line, knowing you were getting the start.
I think for Sunday, really, we were just thinking about taking each pitch by pitch and just giving everything we had. Just because, given the weekend, we knew that they were a great team. Going into the weekend, we knew they were a great team. So I think just laying everything on the line because we knew it was a big weekend, and I think just taking that win and kind of like riding it out for the rest of the SEC. So.
All right, and we'll start the questions with Robert.
Hey, Montana. To build off of that question, what do you do to mentally prepare for a great hitting team like Arkansas and then going up against a great team like Florida this weekend?
Well, we talk about it all the time. Just like we kind of like live for these moments, and that's the reason we're here. But also at the same time, for myself, I like not to make things bigger than what they really are. So Murph always talks about how it's a game, it's supposed to be fun, and then also at the same time just relying on all the hard work and practices we've had, and even since like we were 8. So I think just everything leads up to that, and just trusting my stuff.
Go ahead, Brett.
Hey, Montana. A lot of you guys spoke about it earlier in the season that you guys all got each other's backs and you're learning from each other and stuff. Lexi Kilfoyle got off to a great start of the season. As of late, she hasn't been as great. She's given up a couple home runs. Have you spoken to her? Has she got any tips from you? How's that been?
I mean, of course we talk about it, but at the same time, like we're a staff, so we're in it together. So I mean, one of us is going to pick each other up always. So it might not have been my weekend a couple weekends ago, and she picked me up. So I think it's just the whole season we do that for each other and with each other for all of the pitchers on the staff. So.
I go back to Robert.
Something about this series that's really intriguing to me is you and a lot of other players on the roster have played with some of the Florida players over the summer a couple years ago with the USA team. How cool is that dynamic that you guys were once competing to represent the nation, and now you guys are playing against each other against each other in the conference?
Well, it was definitely an honor being able to play for the junior national team, and I think it was great being able to play with girls all over the country and that goes to different schools. But I also think it kind of helps, like when we play them the next time, probably they could say the same. We like to compete, especially against like our friends. So I think that it's going to be a really fun weekend, and I think that they're probably thinking the same thing.
Any other questions for Montana Fouts? All right, if not, we can wrap it up there and we'll move on to Coach Murphy.